We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in none other.
Tell me, master, this foe shall fall by my hand.
Use their rage to our advantage.
Of course.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. A foe worthy of fortune. Naught save our best will do. First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. You'll prove a much easier target when lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. That's it!
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. For a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. You have my protection.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance? Let our foes cower before lightning.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Caught you! You'll be all right now. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted.
Good on you. Just... You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strange, and I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that. Me? Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village. The fault here lies with you.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen... If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason!
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor!
You came to see me? Forgive me. Still, how would you... It was by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. I wanted to tell you that. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught, but for the time being, your village will be in our hands.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village. Aye. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge. As for where she went, I do not. It would be unwise for me to go looking for her. I can only pray that she does not fall into...
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Well, there's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
But not at the expense of my duty.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest. What should I get up to today?
I'm a man of leisure at heart, it seems.
It's just another day, same as the one afore.
Not much going on.
There's aught to be said. Peace and quiet. I've a selection of wares that... Sure to please. Hope to see you again. Sleep on my
Another
woes.
day of
Made
work.
up
Strong through town.
Stout, not new. These old bones. Time to get back to work.
I've got some weeds on all sides.
If our destination is a distant one,
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. This ox cart's... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
by.
It's just another way to save your own skin.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Take it easy today.
Got to make hay while the sun shines.
The townsmen depend on me.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Mustn't let it burn.
Tomorrow will be no different. My bed. Still waiting on that show test.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. This ox cart's... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I cannot help but be wary of all I've seen.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Off we trot.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. So see to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for some... quiet. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustine's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustine to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnall from the tavern. Now two parties ask our aid, but which is the more deserving?
I shall stand by you, Master.
You would betray...
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually.
I grant your weapon a magical wound.
Phew. I appreciate the confidence, Kurt, but I can't linger here, I'm afraid. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
We got choppers!
Too weak to fire! Really now, what are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Let me get that.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads. Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. You seem to have fared better than I did. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this. I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. Time to get to work. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've... Still, I'd not say no to a... Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool, so I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermund. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You are the arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be... Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on...
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
Our task is complete.
If wolves make their den in the putrid cave, that might be where poor Rog was taken. Pray, allow me to show you the way. Would you mind coming over here?